Good morning and happy Vlogmas Day 11. So I am heading to the hairdressers, and the next time you see me I'm going to be radically different to what I am now, fingers crossed. Anyway, yeah, it is 10 to 9 in the morning. I've been up bright and early this morning. Pluto came crashing into our bedroom last night and dive bombed me, which wasn't very welcome at about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't sleep all that well because he spent the rest of the night in our bedroom, and you know how it is when you're sort of half asleep and you just want to get up and throw him out of my bedroom, but I really couldn't get up. That's exactly how I was. So yeah, so it ended up where I just didn't sleep very well. So I'm feeling a little bit weary this morning. I'm running with Judy tonight, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, Martin is just picked some windfall apples from our orchard this morning. No, he didn't do it this morning, he picked them yesterday, and I've left him peeling apples because he's going to do some applesauce, homemade applesauce that we can bob in the freezer ready for Christmas dinner. I am taking our order for the butchers for Christmas dinner on my way to the hairdressers because they're practically next door in the next village, which is nice. So yeah, so I'm going from hairdoing, having the extensions out. I'm going lighter. I love this colour, but as you can see, because I've not put the spray on, it shows my grey so easily, and the grey was showing through within 2 weeks of having my extensions done last time. So I've been having to use that spray on my hair for the last 8 weeks. So as much as I love it being a bit darker at my roots, it's just not practical anymore. So I'm going lighter again, a light ash blonde that I had before, just because the grey doesn't show as much against that. So yeah, that's me. So I'm now stuck in traffic. It's just ridiculous. A couple of people, I've just been reading through the comments from yesterday's vlog. A couple of people somebody mentioned about the top that I made for Bronte yesterday. It was the Sheridan by Hey June handmade. Somebody mentioned that I'd cut the back and the front. I hadn't cut them sort of following the nap of the pattern. To be honest, and that I should be following the knit stitches on that pattern. You can't really tell. I only got 1.5 meters of that fabric. It is really expensive, and I knew that I would be making a cropped version for Bronte anyway, and I knew that if I got 2 meters, you know, I would end up with loads left over, but I would need it, if that makes sense, because of the shape of the pattern pieces and everything, particularly the sleeve, because the sleeve is really big. So yeah, I didn't actually think about that. But fortunately, because of the way knit stitches are, they look like ears of wheat when I think of them. And you look at the back and the front, you can't actually tell. So I don't even think she'll notice. So that's fine. A few of you were loving the pan 40 that Martin has made. Yeah, it looks amazing. It's all wrapped up now, ready for Christmas. But you know, I'm just thinking about all this weight that I've lost, and Martin has too. He's just got weighed this morning actually. He's lost another 1.5 pounds, which is just amazing. I think he wants to lose about another stone, and then he's at his target. I can't get my words out this morning. So the reason I'm queuing here, I live in a tiny little hamlet next door to our main town, and when I say a town, it's the town that I grew up in that actually only has 3,000 inhabitants. It's a lot bigger now than it was when I grew up. However, it's still, the roads are very, very narrow, and they all culminate. There's 3 roads that come into this tiny little town, and they culminate in a tiny little mini roundabout. And obviously this time of day is you're just hitting traffic getting through now, which is just a bit of a nightmare. So I'm going to sign off because I think the people in the car behind me and probably the car in the front of me will be thinking I've gone completely bonkers chatting away to myself in the car. And yeah, I'll see you when I surface from the hairdressers. Right, I'm back from the hairdressers and yeah, I look a little bit different. Really love the cut. The colour is not exactly how I want it yet. Basically, I am going really, really light, and unfortunately, because my hair was quite dark, what my hairdresser said is that if she goes that light in one go, it will really damage my hair, which we don't want to do because it is in absolutely fabulous condition. It's so soft. So she's recommended that we do it in stages. So this is the first stage, and I'm booked to go back in about 4 weeks and go a bit lighter again. So, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's obviously a lot lighter than it was. I really like the length. It's exactly sort of the length I wanted, which is just really nice. Just sort of like a, you know, just touching my shoulders bob. So yeah, it's really nice, and I'm just going to ruin it now by going for a run with Judy. So it's taken 6 hours altogether to get my hair like this, because obviously I needed all my extensions out, and then I had it cut, then I had it highlighted and coloured, then I had a toner put on, then had it cut again and blow dried and then curled, and oh my word, my bottom is sore from sitting all that time, but I'm really pleased with it. I really like it. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for Judy to get home from work, and then I'm going to be heading over to York to go for a run with Judy, and yeah, that's going to be my evening. I've come home to a couple of deliveries from the mail. I have got my interfacing. This is the coat interfacing from the English couture company that I've got for my princess coat. When my fabric arrives, I've had an email to say it's been dispatched, but it's not arrived yet, so hopefully that might come tomorrow. And the bias binding has come for my Christmas bunting as well, but I still haven't got the template, so I'm hoping that comes tomorrow. I am at work tomorrow morning just for a few hours, and then I'm going to see Bronte, but hopefully if that comes tomorrow I can do the flags on Sunday before I go to work Sunday evening. Good morning and happy Vlogmas Day 12. So this morning I am heading down to Leicester to see my lovely daughter. Really looking forward to seeing her because I've not seen her for 3 weeks, I think it is. 2 or 3 weeks now. She came home the week before her dad's birthday, so yeah, it's about 3 weeks. And you'll notice no vlog went up last night. I just didn't have enough filmed. It wasn't worth putting up, I'm really sorry. But you had a fabulous vlog from me the day before, so I'm still getting used to my hair. Really, really liking it actually. I had a fabulous run with Judy last night. Judy's been having real problems with her machine. She was, I think she'd got some threads wrapped right round the take-up lever, which was causing loads of issues trying to do her embroidery. So she was struggling with that last night, she was telling me. And I've not done anything sewing related. I haven't got my biscotti made yet. I'm gonna hopefully do that tomorrow. Depends what time I get back tonight, because I don't know how I'm going to be spending the afternoon with Bronte. Hopefully she'll feature on the vlog, and then when I get home later tonight, depends what time I get in. If I get in at a reasonable time, I might get the biscotti made tonight, because it's a really easy recipe. It shouldn't take too long to make, basically. I am wearing my Schnittchen Sylvia coat again today, which is affectionately known as the Muppet coat. I'm wearing it particularly just for Andy. Hi Andy, if you're watching, mainly because we were discussing in the kittenish behaviour peeps group a couple of days ago. I think Sian is considering making a lime green coat, and she was asking for opinions basically, so everybody was giving their opinions, and I think it was Jojo that mentioned she thought it might, no, not Jojo, was it Nia? I can't remember whether it was Nia or Jojo that mentioned it might be a bit Orville-esque. Those of you that aren't in the UK will have no idea what Orville is, but I'll put a picture up of it here. And I mentioned that, yeah, it would either be Orville or Kermit. So Andy then commented something about, haven't you got a Muppet coat, Rachel? And I thought, ah, yes, it's this one. So I thought I would wear it today. aside from that, it's really warm. This fabric is a Hobbs fabric that I got from Walton's last year that didn't have a lot left, and I think loads of people went mad for it because they really wanted this fabric, but yeah, I think I bought practically what was left. I love it though, I love this coat, it's just gorgeous. I mean, pink is a fabulous colour anyway, it's one of my colours, it always suits my complexion. I just love it. So yeah, I'm getting used to my hair. I am really happy with it, and I'm actually quite liking the colour. I think I still am going to go lighter, and probably, I don't know, yeah, I think I probably will go lighter because I would just like it a bit lighter, but you know, I've got to do it in stages. It's in really good condition and I don't want to lose that condition, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Hello and welcome to Leicester. So
hi my wonderful fans, how are you all?
So we've just been shopping and we're just heading to the range now. What do you want from the range?
Always anything.
She just wants to have a look, I think. I've managed to get a little Christmas tree for Isaac because he's been asking for one, and yeah, we're in a nice catch-up, aren't we, because it's been a couple of weeks, 3 weeks since we last saw each other, isn't it? Yeah, Bronte's hungry. Can you eat with your mouth? No. With your mouth closed?
No.
So yeah, so we're just heading to the range, which is literally just around this corner.
Yeah, with the massive queue.
Is there? Oh gosh, there is a massive queue. Yeah, so we'll go get in the queue, and we're going to see if we can get Isaac some little lights for his tree that I've just got from B&Q, and a few little Christmas decorations to put on, so he'll be pleased.
And they've got some flashing lights on the range.
Yes, they do. So Christmas lights. Yeah, so it's quite busy in Leicester, as I'm sure it is everywhere. Second weekend before Christmas. So yeah, but we've had a nice little catch up, haven't we? Yeah. So yes, got home from Leicester and I am so tired with all the driving today, but I've come home to a fabric delivery. So the fabric that I ordered to make my princess coat has arrived and it's beautiful. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. And I also think this is the template for the flags for the bunting, which is awesome if it is. So I'm just going to put you down and open it and we'll have a look. Yep, it is. There we go. So that's the bunting template I've bought. And here is the fabric, because I do realise I didn't actually put a picture of this fabric in the other day. So here is it. Hopefully if that's going to focus. It's like a chevron effect. Burgundy and olive. I mean, obviously I'm showing you this in unnatural light. It's coming across very brown on screen, but it's not. It is burgundy. I think it's because of the lighting. But it's beautiful. It's really nice. And I've got 6 meters of this because with it being velvet, it has a nap to it. But I think that's just going to make the most awesome princess coat. And the other thing that I bought from Leicester while I was shopping with my daughter is this picture frame that I got from the range. And do you remember the Sewing Diva print that I purchased from Socialising, the new shop in York, the other day? I'm going to put that in here. I think that will work really well, and then that can go up on the wall in my sewing room. Some happy mail and a little bit of disappointing news as well. The new sofas were supposed to be coming today, but I've come home and we still have the old sofas. Essentially, we don't know what's going on. Basically, it was all ordered to come today, and yeah, it's clearly not happening. So I don't know what's going on there, but at least we've still got these sofas, so that's one good thing, that we've still got somewhere to sit. So I am now going to get something to eat because I'm pretty hungry. The house looks like a grotto because Martin has put some more Christmas lights just up there, and I don't know if you're going to see them, but outside, I think you can see them. He's covered the bush outside the front window with lights as well. So it's just like Santa's grotto in this house. However, I think I mentioned, or I might have mentioned, that Isaac wanted a little Christmas tree, and I managed to pick him one up today from B&Q. So, but I couldn't get any lights. So I think I'm going to let him have those off there to put on his tree upstairs in his little bedroom. After hunting around all over the house to find what I've done with my print, I found it, and yeah, that's going to be pretty perfect there. So I'm going to get that in, and then I am going to get myself something to eat. Ta-da! How does that look? I think it looks fab. So yeah, when I get my new sewing room, that is going to have pride of place somewhere in there for definite. And relax. So I've got my coffee and I finally had a chance to sit down, so I thought I'd just come on and quickly say good night to you all. I'm going to sign off now for days 11 and 12, I think we're at, and I'm going to hopefully get this uploaded later on this evening for you all, because I know that you missed out on a vlog from me yesterday. I am loving Vlogmas, to be honest. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying seeing other people's Vlogmases as well. There are so many other vloggers that are doing it this year, and it's really lovely. It's making what's been a really difficult year very festive, and I'm really starting to get in the mood for it now. I can't believe it's less than 2 weeks to Christmas Day. It's been so lovely seeing my daughter today, and yeah, we've had a really lovely afternoon, so that was lovely, because I'm not going to see her again now till Christmas Day. And yeah, I'm slightly disappointed we haven't come home to pink sofas, but I'm sure they'll turn up at some point, so we'll sort that out next week and find out what's gone wrong there. But otherwise, I hope you're all doing really well, and fingers crossed I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, bye bye.